So obviously today's loss, the Jaguars losing 9-17 to the Kansas City Chiefs, not really what you want. A couple of things to like, to be sure, but this is going to be a story of just missed opportunities for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I want to lead off with the handful of things that were good because there were some. Most notably, the defense did a really nice job for the vast majority of the game. Now, the flow of the game was a very odd one because you would expect two-star quarterbacks with good offenses. You would expect these teams to actually put some points up, but the defenses were really the sort of story of the day. Obviously, the Chiefs defense played extremely well, holding the Jaguars under 10 points. But the Jaguars defense also played very well. Anytime you can hold Pat Mahomes and that offense under 20 points, you actually give yourself a really good opportunity to win the game. And I thought the Jaguars defense did a great job there. There was a couple of turnovers the Jaguars were able to get. Patrick Mahomes wasn't truly comfortable all game. It seems like the pass rush didn't get there instantly, but the back end was holding up really, really well, allowing the pass rush to at least make Mahomes uncomfortable. I thought for the most part, Kelsey was held in check, but as is often the case, the Chiefs found a way to get it done. Now, on the other side of the ball, the offense, that's where things were a little bit tough for the Jaguars. There was a lot of missed opportunities. There were some drives that ended in disappointment right on the edge of sort of getting into field goal range. There was the 4th and 5 call that then the Jaguars just didn't get. I believe Trevor Lawrence was actually sacked on that play. No opportunity to get the first down, and then the Chiefs go right back the other way with it. I thought the Jaguars actually gave themselves a good chance at winning the game, or at least taking it to overtime there towards the end, but the inability to punch it into the end zone when the Jaguars got down there, that was the difference. The Chiefs scored a couple of touchdowns. The Jaguars kept settling for field goals or turning the ball over on downs, as the case may be, and you end up with a 17-9 final. Though, to be fair, the Chiefs were right there, and they could have easily punched in another touchdown had they really wanted to there at the very end of the game. So, yes, it was a one-score game, and yes, the Jaguars actually had a chance to tie it up late, and they just didn't get it done. And now for the major silver lining here. At 1-1, the Jaguars are still tied for the division lead, both with the Tennessee Titans as well as now the Indianapolis Colts. The Jaguars have a schedule that relaxes for a little while here. They play the Texans, Falcons, Bills, Colts round 2, and then the Saints here in the next 5 weeks or so. So the Jaguars actually have a lot of very winnable games, and I think they'll probably be favored in 4 out of the 5 of those games. I think the only game that they're not going to be favored in will likely be that Bills game. So there's a lot to like with the Jaguars' upcoming schedule. The only concerning thing here is 2 games in, the offense really hasn't consistently clicked. In the Indianapolis games, there was a couple of drives there in week 1 that the Jaguars' offense looked really in tune, and then they sort of sputtered, stalled, started, stopped all through week 1. Obviously, week 2 was a dud when it comes to sustaining drives clear to the end zone. So hopefully, with the schedule relaxed a little bit, hopefully the Jaguars can actually get their offense sort of tuned up and in gear for the remainder of the season. So that's just some quick reaction on the game. I am, of course, curious what you thought of today's Chiefs-Jaguars game. Comments down below, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.